With the start of Christmas parties and come counterattacks and roadblocks, police are once again reminding drivers of the dangers of impaired driving and the importance of having a safe ride home. But as Tina Lovegreen tells us, cabs are few and far between on a busy night.
With Christmas lights come the flashing lights of police road checks. Counterattacks and roadblocks run through the holidays to once again remind drivers of the dangers of drinking and driving and how the consequences are far greater than just getting a ticket.
Can you imagine waking up Christmas morning with those gifts for that loved one and the day before that loved one was taken from you?
The message is always to plan ahead, have a designated driver, get on the SkyTrain or call a cab. But when we hit the streets last night, Vancouverites were frustrated with the shortage of options.
We've been trying to do this for the last 30 minutes.
World-class city and you can't find a cab.
Yeah, there are no cabs. It's frustrating because it feels like there's a lack of options here. I'm actually considering going to grab a car to go or something, which I really shouldn't do because I've had a couple of drinks. But, you know, it feels like it's my only option right now.
And this upcoming weekend, things are expected to get worse, as it's the busiest weekend this month for cab companies. They say they're battling a shortage of cabs, but are trying to be proactive.
We have actually applied for 198 more taxis. That gives us the flexibility. When we need them, we'll put them on.
But whether they will actually get them in time to meet demand depends on whether the Transportation Safety Board approves it. If approved, the cab companies say they're ready to add the cars to the city's fleet of over 700 cabs. Even Operation Red Nose, an alternative to cabs which offers to drive you and your car home, is dealing with a shortage of volunteer drivers.
In the Burnaby New West Tri-City area, which is the area I operate, we gave 175 rides this weekend, which is on par with last year. But our numbers of volunteers just need to get a little bit higher. Our concern is, when people have to wait too long, sometimes they decide to drive home, and we really don't want that to happen.
Vancouver police want to remind drivers that impaired driving is still one of the leading causes of crash fatalities in our province, and they urge people to make sure they have a safe way of getting home if they're out drinking. Tina Lovegreen, CBC News, Vancouver.